At Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. And off we go from Denver. Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Bridgewater. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Bridgewater now. This is the tight end Fant. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. Going right back to Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Now Gordon on 1st down. Tashawn Gibson there on the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. They find some open field here. All the way home for a Broncos score. Well, we have seen some rookie running backs come in and have a big impact year one, and this guy would certainly fit that bill, as that was one heck of a run there.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with...
And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. So, a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners,
and this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
2nd down and goal. Fields escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. These two teams all tied after one. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4th down, they're going. Bridgewater. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 4th down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Bridgewater to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And some space here. There he goes, left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run. He was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And that's a second touchdown run of this game, and this one, add a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go. But how about the vision, the creativity with the football in his hands? It's really something to watch.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Off play action, Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Bridgewater's throw into the hands of Fant. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Bridgewater now for Gordon on the draw.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Bridgewater.
That's out to the flat for Gordon.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
At the 24-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater.
That's complete. Okuegbunam.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Bridgewater again. And a quick throw here. That's complete. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 2nd down, Williams. Stops short, down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home.
brings up 3rd down.
Third and short yardage, Bridgewater.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
One play action, Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw pulled in by Robinson here.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
Caught by Montgomery. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26.
Fields throwing again. A throw left side taken in by Kmet.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
On first down, Fields
rolling to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Fields throw pulled in by Robinson here.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Fields now to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. Boy, it's only a one-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the third time.
Picked off by Tashaun Gibson. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception. And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
The tackle made by Adoree Jackson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 36, Fields. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll go down at the 28.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going. A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Back to throw, Fields.
Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. That catch good for 5. It's third down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They snap it to Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Gordon, and he stopped immediately there. Now Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Williams. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it.